everyone, once again this is Madhumita and you're watching my channel Passage. Today I'm going to discuss with you about a very important thing for those who are office goers or working in office. Whether if you're a fresher or even experienced, one thing you generally face in office, that is office politics. Yes, this is the one common thing that people generally face whenever they are working. Today I'm going to give you some tips which will help you to handle office politics. So stay tuned with me and find out what are the tips I'm going to share with you. Now, to handle office politics, first you need to know what is exactly office politics is called. Office politics is nothing, only just a backstabbing or even just spreading a malicious rumors against you. So it is always advisable, just try to stay yourself away from office politics. But the thing is that how could you make that? Here I am going to give you some tips which will help you to make your mind set that how to make yourself free from office politics or stay away from office politics. Tip 1. Analyze the organization chart. Whenever you are joining in an office, first try to observe the situations and the employees over there. Try to find out the hierarchy over there. Try to know what are the employees' mentality over there. Because if you don't know how the employees plays with each other, it will be tough for you to find out where the politics is happening. Because each and every organization, there is a very important thing, that is people try to grab you for themselves only. So you need to know where exactly the organization is belonging and what is the exact organization chart is there. And for that you need to know from top to bottom level and need to know their mentality, and you can take the feedback from those who are working there for a long time. So first you need to do the one thing, that is just analyze the organizations and their employees. Number 2, try to understand the informal network. What does it mean? Here I mean to say that whenever you understand about the organization chart, you will be able to understand who are the influential persons in your organizations. You need to just make a friendship, maybe not friendship, it could be like close related interactions you can make. Observe them closely but respectfully. That what should be there, respectfully should observe them and try to interact with them as much as possible, which will help you to know exactly what is the organization is doing. I mean, what are the people are doing there and what are the management is thinking about the organizations. So this is very much important for you to understand the informal network about the organizations, and that will help you to make your mind set that what is happening in the organizations, and that will help you to control your mind of that office politics. Number 3, build your connections. Here I mean to say that whenever you will be able to understand what are people's mentality there, try to make a friendship with them. Don't need to be too close or too close friend for them, but try to follow them in the social medias, even try to make a rapport with them, which may help you in future. Try to be a part of a group if there is a group, but be careful. You need to know which group is very active and which group is good in management's positions, management's eyes. So better to go with that group. Even whenever you are choosing a group, think one thing very cautiously, that it should not be go against with you, like you have just joined newly and you just started doing group systems and so all. So don't do that. Just try to use your brain, find out where you should go and where you should find out your proper group, and try to connect with those who are your hierarchies, even those who are your colleagues, and try to be a good friendship, good rapport with them. Do that, and that will help you to control or to see that what is office politics and how to control your office politics there. Number 4, improve your interpersonal skills. Well, interpersonal skills is one thing which really help you to judge people. If you are able to judge people, and then it will be a easier task for you to find out whether the people is playing game with you or he or she is just friendly as you just know them. Here, if you have a good interpersonal skills, you have the tendency to listening people. Try to observe people, try to listen them what they are trying to say, because always remember that the people always like to those persons who are a good listener, not a good speaker. Okay, if you want to speak later on, not on that spot. Try to know, try to grab what is going in their mind. So to do so, you need to improve your interpersonal skills, and you have to work hard on your interpersonal skills. And believe me, if you try those things, definitely you will be able to understand people, and you will know that where you have to speak and where you have not, and that will give you a good impact in your office. Number 5, think about whether you are overreacting. Well, sometimes this happens that you may come across some situations, or some person said that another person has said some wrong thing to you. You never understand whether it has happened exactly or not, and you start overreacting. So before taking any decisions to speak, or before going to say anything to anyone, think twice that whether you are overreacting or not. Sometimes you feel that unnecessarily you are blaming in office, or unnecessarily some backstabbing is happening in your office. So here you need to be very careful and think that whether my expression is coming as overreacting or it is simple or natural. Because if you're giving a simple or natural reactions, nothing will happen. But if you're overreacting, you don't know whether somewhere is become a negative things for you, and if it could be gone to the management, definitely management will take some another actions against you. So think about very seriously whether any situations come across you which you feel you are getting annoyed, or it is something you feel that should not to be happen, and you are reacting, that your reaction is right or wrong. Number 6, forgive and forget. Well, this may sound very silly, but it is true. If you want to avoid office politics, then you need to be in a mind to forgive and forget. Suppose someone had done something wrong with you whenever you are new in office. If you continuously stress this point in your mind that this person has done some wrong thing to me whenever I was new, and you start doing politics whenever you are getting older in that office, that will unnecessarily create hazard, unnecessarily will create a break relationships between you, and even management can also think wrong about you. So whatever had happened, try to give the answers on prompt, or even if you feel that answer should not to give on that prompt basis, just wait, take your time, think, and then give the answer. Any negativity comes, any type of a negative comments comes against you, just take your time and give the answer on proper timing. Don't react on that moment, and don't react on that seconds. So think these points and feel that if something had happened wrong with you, it had happened and it is over. After that, you just think that I have to forgive that person and to make a good relationship, and that should be in a way which will not hamper the office work, because no management will entertain any person who is creating problem in office, and that create a office work problem. Even delaying in the work or any other problems that create some unnecessary hazard things has happened in creating in that office. So be careful and think that there is nothing wrong in forgiveness, and if you forgive someone, definitely you will forget what had happened in past. Well, hope this suggestions or tips will help you to overcome you from your office politics. So if you feel that you like to follow these tips, I hope there will be a result and your mind will be out of just the problems or out of that hazards. So try to follow this. Well, if you like this video, please click on like, and for more such videos and information, please subscribe my channel Pansage. Or for any further consultation, you can write me on madhumita@pansage.co.in. Please follow my website www.pansage.co.in for such more varieties videos and consultations.